Right, so where are we off, Anthony?
We're off to Parbold.
Yeah.
We're going to spend a few days there, and then from there we're going to head towards Manchester way. It'll take us quite a number of days, I think, to get there.
Yeah.
So we had to wait for Barton's Swing Bridge, the annual repairs on that. So that was on the 15th, so we're not really checked that, but we're hoping that's completed now.
Yeah. So we're heading to Parbold today, and we can't get going because people keep chatting to us and talking about the boat, which is really nice.
Yeah, we love talking to people on the tow path.
We need to get going.
Yeah,
we get annoyed when people when they walk past the boat and don't comment. Right, see you soon.
Take care.
At this point we're heading east on the Leeds-Liverpool Canal towards Manchester, and this is a bridge, if you remember, from our first week out in October, where we took this corner, well, Anthony took this corner a little too fast and we hit the bushes at the front here, and the chimney top, or the chimney cowl, came off. Automated Spencer's swing bridge. It was just a key operated swing bridge, but we had real trouble getting this to work. Whether it was something we'd done, we weren't quite sure, but we called the CRT and they were out within 30 minutes, and it took them about 5 minutes to get it sorted.
So that was interesting, wasn't it? We got to the new swing bridge, and I always used to be really anxious operating that swing bridge. Is it Spencer's swing bridge? Yeah, between Lathom and Parbold. I think it's Oscar. Correct me if I'm wrong, if you know the area. But yeah, I was getting quite anxious about doing that bridge because when I've done it in the past, I could never get it to work. And it's now completely electronic.
Semi-automatic, isn't it?
Semi-automatic. You just turn the key and press a button, and it wouldn't work. So we called the CRT out, and we're mega impressed.
30 minutes.
30 minutes they were there, and they've sorted it for us. So thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you, guys.
CRT. Yeah, I noticed.
So we moored up in one of our favourite places, which is Parbold in Lancashire, and our boat builder Kev came out and also reminded us how he prefers to tie off the pins.
Where's the end?
There, not there.
Correct. Forget the end. Get rid. That's now the end. Through the hoop, over the top, go round once, back through the hoop, and over the top. And ideally, this end goes around the T-stud. Doesn't have to be tied, The harder you pull that, it will not tighten up on the knot. So effectively when you come to take off, you can just unravel it like that. Brilliant. And there you go, you're away.
So the prop or the propeller has been making a bit of a noise and it's not felt right for a while. And I got in the weed hatch and pulled out all of this. Yeah. Let's hope that solves the problem. Oh, that's not the only thing I found down in the weed hatch. Found this as well.
We were really surprised to see these 3 boats coming towards us, heading towards Liverpool.
lunch, isn't there?
Yeah. Come on. We soon made it to Lock 91 at Appley Bridge, otherwise known as Deep Lock, and it's just 12 feet deep. Is that Dexter? Right there. Come on then, lad. Go that way. Good lad. Yeah. Here. Come on then, lad. Good lad. Alright. This lock's got quite a reputation for being quite fierce, but as long as you open the ground paddle slowly and let the boat come up to at least the sill before you open the gate paddles, you should be fine. We backed into the old disused part of the canal and we thought we'd spend at least a couple of nights here. we've moored up in the old disused lock by the deep lock at Appley Bridge. We have moored up in this spot before, but only for a couple of hours. That was in October in the daytime. So we're going to stay here for a night or two. And this is the local woodland, community woodland, which is very nice. A few benches, a view of the River Douglas, lots of bird song, and Dex is enjoying some new scenery. Well, how's this for a nice location? Just look at that sunset. Okay, so I've got my spring jacket on. Ignore everything I said the other week about cleaning the boat. We've now been recommended this by Kev. It's Williams Racing, waterless wash and wax. It's brilliant. Just spray on with this. No water needed, as it says in the title. And just rub on with this cloth and then buff off with this cloth. The results are brilliant. Look at the boat shine. Hello.
Hiya, you alright?
We've been here at Appley Bridge by the old lock, haven't we?
Yeah, it's really nice.
For about 4 or 5 days. We stayed longer than we'd planned to because we had some issues, or so we thought, with our batteries, but it's just the way we were managing power, we think, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, I don't know. It's still being investigated, isn't it?
Yeah.
We're not power hungry. We don't use a lot of power. The boat builder just thinks we haven't got up to full charge.
No. Yeah, because it is the first time we've really been out of the marina for more than a week.
Yeah, and we've not done a massive journey, so...
Yeah, but, you know, credit to the boat builder. He's been absolutely brilliant, hasn't he, Kev?
Yeah.
He's been out 3 days.
And quite late days as well, so like obviously finished at the boatyard and then came, straight to the boat and been working for a few hours, so...
Yeah, I mean, he's done a few jobs that needed doing on the boat, just some teething problems, but yeah, we're really, really pleased with the work that's been done.
Yeah.
And we've polished the boat again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a lot of people... So, how are you finding it getting from the boat to the car and to work?
So, it just needs a bit of planning, doesn't it? So when we moved out of the marina... we were at Lathom, weren't we? The first night, which was fine. And then when we're moving from Lathom, the next part of our journey, we knew where we were going to be. Mm-hmm. So when I finished work, I parked up where we knew we were going to moor the next day and walked. It was 3 miles, but it's good way of getting exercise.
Yeah. I mean, luckily it was dry weather. The towpath wasn't too muddy, was it? Bits of it were.
Yeah, it's all right.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's how we manage the car. A lot of people have been asking how we manage the car. So, as you know, we've got the one car between us. Yeah, and like Anthony said, you walked to Parbold, which was 3 miles.
I walked from Parbold.
Oh, yeah, from Parbold to Lathom, yeah. Then we spent a few days in Parbold, and then... Did we move the car to Appley Bridge? Oh no, we took the day moving from Parbold to Appley Bridge, where we are at the moment by the deep lock, and I walked back for the car, which took about 35 minutes, so it wasn't too bad. And again, I enjoyed the exercise.
Yeah. So to be honest, it's because you're only travelling 4 miles an hour anyway.
Yeah.
You're never going to be more than a few miles from your boat, you know, from your car to walk back. So they call it bridge hopping, I think.
Yeah.
But you know, it's doable, and it's something we have to do. We need to think about the logistics of when we go through Manchester, though.
Yeah.
Well, I think I've mentioned that before. So yeah.
Yeah. And how we're enjoying being out on the cut.
So absolutely loving it. You know, it's like we've said before, and want to stress that the point of the journey isn't so we can go cruising a few weeks before everybody else. The point of it was to try and get closer to work. So we didn't expect to be in this location longer than we anticipated, mainly because of the sort of work that needed doing on the boats and sort of the checks, and we wanted to be more local to the boat build rather than being on the other side of Manchester. So you know, over this weekend is going to be quite a significant move, I think, to get closer to work.
Yeah.
And we're doing it slowly, which is the right thing to do, because one thing you should never do when you move in a boat is to have to rush to a place, because that's when accidents happen.
Personally, I've been reminded of why we're doing this in the first place. So when Anthony has been at work, I've got the duck hatch open, I'm sat having a coffee, I'm doing my artwork or a bit of editing. Yesterday I was out for a good hour and a half. It was amazing. Like, I went out with Dexter and we just potted along the canal taking pictures of the wildlife and the scenery, and it's just absolutely loved it. And then to come back here and have the sun shining and those amazing views right out the door, even when you're washing your dishes, looking out of the window, it's just a stunning view. And we've had a lot of people walking past. We've met some viewers.
Yeah, that was a bit shocking, but yeah, we have.
Met a few
people that
viewers.
watch the channel.
So that was really nice.
Even people that haven't spoken to us, we've had a few comments of people saying, "Oh, I've seen your boat and I watch your channel." You know, at least 3 or 4 people have commented, which has been nice.
That's really nice. Yeah. Our subscriber numbers are going up again. So thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Welcome if you're new to the channel.
Yep. I've had my MOT as well, and my
Oh, yeah.
tyres for my car, so that was another reason that we didn't really want to move, because my MOT for my car was due on Monday, which I'm thankful it's passed, and then I've had new tyres on the back, which is a recommendation for the MOT. So
It was really handy, wasn't it?
Yeah, they came to the canal side, so the garage recommended this guy. He's like a mobile tyre changing guy. Really
Tyre changing guy. You can't say that.
What I was going to call him? Tyre changing guy. He's such a nice bloke as well. I was having like a real good chat while he was doing the tyres. Real nice bloke.
Yeah. He actually used to live on a barge, didn't he? He was selling you.
No, his mate.
Oh, his mate did? I thought he did.
He wants to get a caravan to live in.
Yeah, I do listen.
I do think a lot of people, I think they're like, certainly a lot, like the COVID and lockdown has made people really reevaluate their lives and what's important, and I think people are looking for alternative ways of living, not necessarily bricks and mortar anymore.
Yeah. Talking of bricks and mortar, we had a bit of a problem with our sensors, didn't we?
Oh yeah, no, I know a lot of boaters had commented on like various sort of narrowboat groups on Facebook about how they can get hold of like the access code to the sensors, and it should have been quite easy. And I phoned up on Monday and they said, oh, you get a text within 48 hours, and then today it still hadn't arrived. And then when I phoned back, they said, oh, we had problems with the system on Monday, and so you wouldn't have been sent one out. So had we have just waited for that to happen, because she said, oh, it will occur, we potentially have been fined.
Yeah.
But I've done it this morning. It literally took like 15 minutes. You just tell them that, you know, you live on a boat and what your nearest address at that point is, and that's what they use. So you use your boat name and then the nearest postcode, and then send you an access code via text.
And we've done really well with the water, I think. We sort of...
Yeah, so, well, I think, was it the Foxes that mentioned it, but you'd already thought of that anyway?
Yeah.
Was, because in the shower it runs, like, you get at least 2 litres of water before the water's hot.
Yeah, that's 60 seconds, the water's heating up, there's a lot of wasted water.
Yeah, so we collect that in a jug, fill that in the kettle, and then boil that water.
That's really helped, hasn't it?
Yeah, well, definitely, because what are we now, day 5? And
well, day 6, I think it was day 6 last week, wasn't it, that we
today
got to?
was day 5, isn't it, for the water?
Yeah, but I was saying day 6 of last week, I got the measuring stick to the water and it said we still had half a tank left, which is amazing. Yeah. So we did top up at the weekend, and then we've headed to this destination, to Appley Bridge.
And the amount of coffee and stuff we drink, I'm surprised it has lasted that long. But...
Yeah, and we are leaving today, aren't we? And
yeah, well, assuming how long they're going to be with the prop, because if it's still daylight hours and the weather's still decent, then yeah, we're gonna move on. We're probably not going to get that far today because our cruising time's been cut.
Yeah.
But we'll certainly be moving on, and then from there, we're hoping to move on again and try and get some sort of significant mileage done. And then the anticipation of going through Manchester will be in the next week or two, I think.
Yeah. Oh, sorry if the video last week wasn't as sharp as it could be. We've had, I wouldn't say we've had problems.
You're not as sharp as you could be.
He's right, to be fair. Yeah. So, yeah, there was just a setting on the camera that we have it on autofocus, we have it on Al servo, and it's supposed to focus on your face, and it didn't for some reason. I think it's because nobody was here when. Anyway, it's sorted now, so hopefully the image quality is a lot better this week. Yeah, so we've enjoyed.
It's quite shameful considering you're a photographer, isn't it?
I know, it's really bad. And I did that vlog a few weeks ago, all the gear and no idea. So yeah, apologies, but. Oh, that was a weird thing. So, you know, a few weeks ago it took 72 hours to upload the video, and we came out, we're on the cut in the middle of nowhere, 20 minutes.
Yeah, the internet's been like amazing.
Yeah, to upload a vlog.
But one of the viewers did get in touch, didn't he, a while ago and say, if you give me like your Marina address, I can check something for you. And apparently we were falling short of both local masts, weren't we? So, we're obviously hitting the mast now.
Talking of falling short, we reversed into this space after we went through the deep lock, and it's been really nice, and we stayed here for a couple of days, went for water and came back, so we were facing the other direction, and I went to get off the boat late at night. I hadn't even had a glass of wine. Luckily I had the torch because I'm about to step off when I thought, oh, I'm actually canal side. I nearly went for a swim.
That would have been funny.
It would have been funny, yeah. I don't know how deep the water is. We should check it, shouldn't we?
I'll let you check that.
Well, we hope you've enjoyed this week's vlog. I've tried to do a few shots of the surrounding area. We've had the drone up flying around the boat as well, and the countryside. Dexter's loving it.
Yeah, he loves being outside.
Yeah, and exploring a new area.
Yeah, just give you an idea of how lovely the location is. It's really stunning around here.
Yeah. So yeah, thanks for watching.
Yeah, thanks.
And speak to you soon. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.